with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears. And the Golden Bears will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Wants to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Tight end now in motion. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Quickly complete. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Looking for a man. It's Overton. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jones.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. Third and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Golden Bears will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game, but we're still looking for our initial points of the game. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Mustangs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Fakes to grab. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
The inside handoff. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Mustangs are flying down the field. Here's a hit. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity.
Touchdown Mustangs! They grab the early lead.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. That last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Overton. Finds his man. It's Rogers. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. The short hands. It's Sweeney. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Makes the catch. It's Rogers. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Golden Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the tight end. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. The Golden Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Firing to the right, complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. He wants it all. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. Turns it on in midfield. It's a seam wide open. He's at, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, SMU. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. To throw, it's Overton. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Holding.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. And the Golden Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Shoots it to the left. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. Run down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Mustangs are on the move. Snap in the shotgun. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Off play action. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stopped just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Makes a move. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think...
Oh, they block it. Still on his feet. Remember, he can return it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
27, Cal 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Caught near the sticks. It's Rodgers. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
To the air, it's Overton. Snagged out of the air. Still on his feet at the 45. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sweeney. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Golden Bears in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Sweeney. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Cal! A great catch and run for 6. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they tried to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And the extra point is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, the quarterback has looked his way early, and he's looked his way often all game long. Now he's got over 150 yards when throwing to that guy.
One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the right. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And that's what quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
He wants to throw it again. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Looking downfield, it's Overton. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And that's good enough for first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. He caught it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
The field goal is no good. Boy, that field goal really could have helped the mental health, but it's still a 13-point game. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it set up on the outside. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Love the execution there at the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. To the air on first down. Hauls it in. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. The Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And that's not a surprise for this offense, man. They continue to find him. He's made those big plays. He's put some touchdowns on the board. He's been the big play guy in this offense. And I don't think I'd stop either. We're still getting started in this.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Dropping back, it's Overton. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Mustangs will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got him in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
At the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Let's see what they've got on second down. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And you see the dagger concept so much in pro football, in college football, and they're trying to run a guy deep to take that safety with him, pull him out of the way, and then kind of throw it right underneath that vacated area where he's at. Unsuccessfully, but that's what they were trying to accomplish on that play.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Give to the back. Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
Looking to throw, it's Overton. Here comes the heat. On the move, he fires. Working that left side. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But
turning it on. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. From the gun on third down. Finds his tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. That's reeled in, it's Rodgers. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And the Golden Bears trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Back to throw. It's Overton. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the...
Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wants to throw on 1st down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's open on the right. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Makes the grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. He is stopped short, and isn't that going to make things interesting? The Golden Bears backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. They go to the ground. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Looking to throw, it's Overton. Finds his big tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Golden Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Makes the catch right at the 50. And the returner will be dragged down. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. And into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finds his man. It's Sweeney. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Overton. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a good game. The Golden Bears are in the hurry-up.
You know, at this point in the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check-down throws are not going to get it done. You have got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And the Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
After that incompletion, 4th and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away, but you're trailing here in the 4th quarter. I think the offense needs to stay out on the field, and you got to go for it.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes the grab past the marker. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now...
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
Snagged in the middle. It's Jones. There he goes. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Touchdown, Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. To the air, it's Overton. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Fires downfield. Touchdown, Golden Bears! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now, I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Mustangs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. After not really playing their best.